This segment of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
Welcome back. In news from the national COVID-19 update, the Ministry of Health confirming 6 new COVID-19 cases along with 17 recoveries as of yesterday. 4 cases confirmed here in the capital and 2 cases on Grand Bahama, 4 females and 2 males. There are a total of 1,377 active cases. 19 persons are now hospitalized, 15 in New Providence and 4 on Grand Bahama. The patients are listed as moderately ill. 237 tests were completed as of yesterday, 219 negative results, 8 inconclusive results, and 4 repeat tests. COVID-19 deaths remain at 163. The country's total COVID-19 cases now stand at 7,549. And senators observing the International Day of Disabled Persons in the upper chamber this morning. President of the Senate, Dr. Mildred Hall Watson, revealing that plans are in the works to make much needed changes to Parliament that will allow for those with disabilities to have greater access.
When I first came into these chambers, and it was only then that I became aware of the fact that there was no way that a person with a physical disability could not enter these chambers. They could not be appointed. They could not come and see one of their members who was appointed being sworn in, and even come to listen to the discussions that we have in this place, and I was appalled. And so I began speaking with various individuals and departments of government, and I am pleased to say that I don't know when it will become a reality, but I did get a phone call from the architect at the Ministry of Works just this Monday past, where the plans have been approved and included in renovating this building. And included in those renovations would be an elevator.
Leader of opposition business in the Senate, Senator Fred Mitchell, says the opposition supports the disabled and the issues connected with persons with disabilities in the country.
We still have much work to do. For example, this building doesn't have disabled access. And I know at least one of the senators here talks many times about the ability of his siblings to be able to hear in their own way, I put that in inverted commas, and understand the proceedings of this place, so that they should have signing being done, so that those who are unable to hear can understand what's going on with the proceedings. So there's a lot of work to do.
Senator Renard Henfield also chiming in as he says this issue hits close to home for him. He says this day is to remind everyone of how far we have to go.
As we all know, both of my brothers, younger brothers, are deaf, and I grew up, today now 41, always seeing the injustice and having a sense of guilt within myself to see that I've been able to go off to bar school in England, be called to the bar, practice as an attorney, speak and hear every single day, come back home, own my home. But these 2 brothers of mine had to leave the Bahamas to move to Canada for dignity. And that always hurt me because it split my family. I had to see 2 brothers leave this country because of just having a sense of dignity, Madam President. Just to walk the streets in this country and somebody, hey, dummy, 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 to my brothers. As so many other families experience in this country who have persons in their families that are deaf. And that struggle that my brothers have gone through, I can never explain. But that is the feeling many persons in this country have had, and they have not gotten dignity in this Bahamas.
The annual observance of the International Day of Disabled Persons was proclaimed in 1992 by the United Nations General Assembly. It aims to promote the rights and well-being of persons with disabilities in all spheres of society and development, and to increase awareness of the situation of persons with disabilities in every aspect of political, social, economic, and cultural life. In a statement this morning, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs says the Bahamas is a signatory to the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities and is pleased to play its part in the observance of this important day. The observance will also be marked with a week devoted to the concerns of those with disabilities. You're watching JCN News. Stay with us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.